Hi everyone, my name is Katie. I'm a self-trained cake artist based in London. On this channel, I post cake decorating videos, baking vlogs and recipes. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I prepare for a collaboration with Pinterest UK. It's gonna be my fourth collaboration with Pinterest. I already hosted a couple of workshops for them and I also made bento cakes for them. But this time I'm gonna be making something different, and that's why I'm a little bit overexcited, overstimulated and a little bit nervous, but that's okay, that's all right. This time I'm gonna be making a 3-tiered cake for them, and this cake will be Diwali celebration themed. And I also am going to make some cupcakes for them, which will be Day of the Dead themed. I already filmed some bits of the process for you because we started chatting about this project around 3 weeks ago. Initially, I was thinking to incorporate more celebrations into the design of the cupcakes and the cake, but we ended up deciding to create a Diwali themed cake and Day of the Dead cupcakes, just because the designer will be preparing setups for those two celebrations. So I made a sketch for this cake. The sketch will be a little bit different from the final look, but that's all right, it's a part of the process. You might have like different various sketches and end up doing something different. Anyway, I hope you'll enjoy watching this video. I think I will include only the bit where I make cupcakes because I'm going to make them now. My kitchen is already ready for caking, and I think I will show you how I decorate the cake, because I didn't film the process of baking and I didn't film the process of assembling the cakes, as I was a little bit overstimulated and a little bit nervous, as I said earlier. So I thought that it's better for me just to focus on making cakes rather than filming. Of course, it distracts me a little bit from the actual process of making cakes. But now when everything is done, like the baking, caking things is done and all the cakes are in the fridge, I feel a little bit more relief. And yeah, I think I'm ready to show you the process. Also, I already had some problems with the cake, not with the cake, and I hope that there won't be any problems with the cake. The first problem is the weather, because summer has officially arrived and we're having plus 30 Celsius degrees here in London. So I'm a little bit worried about transportation, and I will probably stack the tiers in the office when I arrive to the office tomorrow, because I'm a little bit worried about the whole transportation process. And also I ordered a big box I thought that I ordered a big box for a cake, but in reality the box which arrived was like this tall, which is obviously something that I don't need, and I don't have any 16 inches cake boxes in my storage room, so we'll be, I think, DIYing today. But anyway, apart from that, everything is great, and I hope everything will be great. Anyway, I hope you enjoy watching this video, and if so, please support my channel by subscribing to it, liking this video and leaving a comment, because comments really help to push the video into recommendations. And let's start! When I started working on this project, we didn't have a set theme yet, so I kind of knew that we're working with some celebrations, but we didn't have a set celebration. I only knew that they should be somehow connected to autumn or winter, so I was searching for some celebrations around the world in Google and Pinterest. As I already told you, my initial plan was to incorporate different celebrations of different cultures to the design of this cake. So what I was doing here is drawing a vintage cake, a 3-tiered vintage cake, and as you can see, I drew little vintage piping around the border of the cake. So I was planning to divide this cake into sections with this vintage piping, and then I was planning to add some elements of each celebrations into each section, so each culture could have each section, each celebration. I was thinking to make the cake neutral, maybe a little bit white, maybe a little bit beige, and then draw some elements with orange, blue, and maybe yellow. But as you already know, the plan changed, so we ended up doing a Diwali themed cake. But now I have the idea of that cake stuck in my head, so I will probably make one. But my problem is that I don't really know which elements and which sections do you have. I want to be as inclusive as possible, but as I was born and raised in Kazakhstan, I'm only familiar with Middle Asia celebrations, maybe also Eastern European celebrations, and some of the celebrations which we have in the UK, but I know nothing about other countries and their celebrations. Anyway, it means that I need to do my research on this topic, but now let's move on to baking, caking, and getting ready to the Pinterest event. Here you can see me making some cupcakes. I made vanilla and raspberry cupcakes with some buttercream, Swiss meringue buttercream. I also made some chocolate and caramel, but not buttercream, cupcakes with Swiss meringue buttercream, and I also made some vegan chocolate and raspberry cupcakes, which I topped with American buttercream, but vegan version of American buttercream. In this clip, cats of my neighbors came to our apartment and I was just watching them. It was very hot on that day in the UK, so we opened the balcony door and the front door so cats could just walk in our apartment. Cats are really cute, but what is not cute is my posture. At this point I've been standing for 6 hours straight, so I look like a prawn, and I just realized that I need to mind my posture better. Now I do yoga and sometimes I do Pilates and stretching, but it doesn't really help when you stand for so long. You still look like a prawn and cannot do anything with it. So it is what it is. At this point I was a little bit tired because it was a long day and it was also a very hot day, so I had a headache and I was a little bit tired, but I was motivated and I was focused, and this is the main thing, that you need to be focused to be able to work even when you don't feel like it. And you may be thinking that, oh, she's probably lacking some time management skills, and I probably do, but now I think I manage everything much better, because when I just started 2 years ago I didn't have any time management skills at all. Now I'm much better in it, but not like the best. I still has a very big room to grow, but this time it wasn't me lacking time management skills or planning skills. This time was something different. When I started this little business, I realized that my whole life is built around baking, caking. I spend my weekends baking, I spend my whole week baking, and to be honest, this March and probably February, from February to March, these 2 months, I don't remember them at all because I baked a lot, and I am I'm eternally grateful for having this amount of orders, but I also realized that it's having some negative effects on me and my physical health and my mental health. So now I'm trying to take my time and to put myself first, and this time it would probably be better if I started preparing for this event earlier. But my friends went on a hike a couple of days before the event, and I wanted to go with them so badly, and I went because I never go to any events like this with them anymore since I started this caking business. And I was thinking enough is enough. I want to live my life and I want to have different things in my life, not only baking, sifting sugar powder and rolling out honey cake layers. So ideally I would stay at home on Sunday, start preparing, start planning on Sunday, baking on Monday, assembling cakes on Tuesday, decorating them on Wednesday, and then stacking the tiers and delivering the cake on Thursday. But what I did was I planned everything on Monday, baked on Tuesday, assembled, decorated, and no, I didn't stack the tiers on Wednesday, but I assembled and decorated the cakes on Wednesday. And I also had some more cakes to make for my other clients. This wasn't the only cake I made this day. But I knew what I was doing and I was prepared for that because it wasn't just my choice. I chose to overwork that day just to have some fun on Sunday, and I think that's okay because before that I was thinking that I will be like a perfect cake business owner, perfect baker, I will be highly organized and things like that, but I ended up procrastinating for like 40% of my time. So now I'm just choosing to live my life and work and have fun and rest and enjoy my work. Okay, let's move on to the cake now. At this point, I'm applying a final coating to my cakes. I decided to go with this bright orange color because I was planning to imitate the candlelight. So I wanted to go from red to orange, then to bright yellow, and make like sort of a texture on the cake. I already did that with my birthday cake, but it was like pink and I painted some flowers with it, like textured flowers. This time I wanted to make some lights. So here you can see me tapping with a sponge when I was trying to imitate the candlelight. So I'm applying some red buttercream, then orange, then yellow, and then I'm tapping the whole cake with the orange color, the same color as the base color is, just to blend everything all together. I finished decorating the cakes by 1 a.m. I think, so it wasn't that bad. I decided to go with textured buttercream, vintage piping, some flowers and dots around the sides of the cake. Here you can see my husband helping me out with the dishes, so thank you, Anton, I appreciate that. Good morning, it's a new day, it's 7 a.m, 7:20. I will be speaking a little bit quiet because my husband is still asleep and I don't want to wake him up. I'm up since 5:30. I started icing cupcakes straight away. I didn't even have a glass of water, now I had one like 5 minutes ago. I iced all regular cupcakes. I will need to ice some vegan cupcakes as well, but now I will be stacking the tiers, so let's go. Surprisingly, that morning was quite smooth. I wasn't sleepy at all. I felt good. Maybe it was adrenaline, I don't know. But here you can see me stacking the bottom and the middle tiers. I'm not touching the cake. There is a cake board underneath the cake, so don't worry about that. And don't worry about the top or the middle tier breaking. There will be another tier anyway, so I don't need that one to be like perfect. For the cupcakes, I decided to go with a very simple design, just some icing on top and edible petals, as I already knew what the setup would look like and I knew that it was going to be very bright and detailed, so I just wanted the cupcakes to complement the whole look. By the way, the petals are from Polish Petals. They are the best in the UK, so check their page out. I will add the link in the description. They didn't pay me, it's not an ad, I just love the brand and I can recommend it with all of my heart. So here is me DIYing a cake box. I usually order all my cake supplies from Cake Craft Company. They have very good cake boxes, tall cake boxes with a clear window on top. And I usually buy them, but this time it was definitely my fault. I just didn't check what I was ordering. So I got this short box and I needed to make it work. Luckily I had some floral film, so I just decided to cover the box with a film to protect it from the outside environment. We're all just human beings, and if something like this happens, don't blame yourself. I definitely blamed myself for a little bit, but then I realized that it won't change anything. I just need to solve the problem, and yeah, the box won't look fancy and beautiful, but I just need to transport my cake, and that's it. In the end of the day, we're all just doing our best, so I did my best in DIY this box. I'm very much anxious when it comes to transporting cakes, but this time everything went smoothly. I ordered an Uber XL, so there was quite much space to place all my cakes, all my boxes, and to have a look at them while we were driving to the office. At this point I wasn't anxious anymore. I just stuck the final tier to the cake, added some final touches to the cake and to the setup, and enjoyed the look of the setup. Thanks to Ellen, who gave me an amazing opportunity to participate in this wonderful event, and also a big thanks to her for sending me this behind the scenes videos. She also took some lovely pictures of the event and the cake and the setup, and some of those pictures you can find on my Instagram. Just look at how beautiful everything was organized and how relieved I look after delivering the cake. Coming back home, hungry, sleepy, happy. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.